stars. Let me see what spring's like.
Okay, big fella. Right this way. Excuse us. Sorry. Excuse us. Pardon me. Yes, I'll be right back with the drink order. Excuse us. Oh, he's fine. Just needs a little assistance getting up to first class, that's all. Excuse me. Almost there. He's slipping. Can you get under his arm so it won't swing round and hit somebody in the oh, face. Sorry. I think he's had a bit too much. That's all. He just needs to sleep it off. Stacy, can you get his arm? Oh, sorry, they didn't teach us how to do this in training. We're almost there. Excuse us. Pardon me. Oh, never mind. On the count of three, pull, okay? Count of three, pull. rules. Feel free to write that one down if you wish. Okay, but as you know, they're the ones they teach you in orientation. Important, but boring. And then there are the real rules, the ones you really need to know to get by in the real world. And the most important one is, no matter how bad the situation, you must always appear to be calm, confident, and in control. And of course, attractive. You don't think they hired you just for your people skills, now do you, Stacey?
I really could use some help here.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but I do think you can stand to work on. Oh, Stacey, what are you doing?
I have a man on top of me.
Oh, taking the whole coffee, tea, or me line to a whole new level now, aren't we? Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't resist. There are rules about that, you know. Well, when you're on duty, off duty, well, that's your own business. There was this one time in Pittsburgh, and oh my.
I really could use some help here.
Oh, sorry, memories. Now what?
I think you winked at me.
Oh, that's how it starts, believe me. A wink here, memory pat there. Next thing you know, they're pouring at you like wolves.
Well, like this, they're not.
No, you're right. Sometimes they're worse. I remember this one flight with a whole group of guys headed toward the plumbers convention in Las Vegas and... Oh, never mind. Anyway, let's give them a heave-ho. On the count of three.
Count of three.
1, 2, 3!
So now what?
Well, now we just hope for one thing.
What's that?
We don't run into any turbulence! Now that was your new Bill Hazing.
Can I ask you one more thing?
Oh, yeah, what's that?
What do we do with it now?
Oh, he's sitting down here, of course. Oh, there you go, big fella. Oh, nice and comfy.
And now what?
Well, we get back to serving drinks.
We would just leave him here.
Well, I don't think he's going anywhere, do you? Especially now you've buckled him in. Oh.
Doesn't that seem cold?
Well, so's he, if you haven't noticed.
Oh. So, does this happen a lot?
Well, yes, to every single one of us sooner or later.
No. I mean while you're flying.
You got free time, Tommy Stacey.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is nothing. Just wait till your first year, miss. Or the first time you have to circle around and around the airport just to burn off fuel before an emergency landing. Or the first time you have to tell all the passengers to eschew the bus position because the landing gear has locked and the pilot has to do a belly landing. And you look out and you see row upon row of fire engines and ambulances. Those will tweak you out. So stiff in the back row, piece of cake. Here, take these. Oh, okay. So as I finish, the most important thing to remember is... Damn it! I thought I'd taken care of that smudge. Oh, I just hate it when that happens. That's okay. We'll just do a little touch up here. There. Just there. Good as new. Better than new. Anyway, now we've taken care of that little problem. Let's go back to business. So what did you do with the drinks?
You mean these?
Yeah, but they're empty.
You said take them. So I did.
So where did you take them? Oh, grief, you didn't.
You know what, Tori?
What's that, Stacey?
I don't feel nearly as nervous as I did.
Great. Just great. For that one fits 2 more.
Oh, I shouldn't have any more.
Not for you. The passengers.
Oh, I'll get right on it.
And what is this all about?
What is what?
This passenger, he is not on my list of first class.
He got an upgrade.
An upgrade?
One way.
And just who authorised this upgrade?
Well, that's a little harder to say.
I'll say. Need I remind you that I am the lead attendant on this flight, and I am supposed to authorise any upgrades, and I don't recall anyone asking me chances.
We didn't have time to call for authorization.
No tongue. No tongue? It is less than 200 feet from one end of this aeroplane to the other. So I'd like to know what is so all-fire important that you couldn't come and find me and ask me.
He's dead.
He's what?
Racador's Hexy. Feel him, he's all cold and everything.
Oh dear God!
Well, we couldn't leave him back there with all the other passengers.
So you thought you'd have the bright idea and bring him up here to first class?
Well, there's fewer people up here. Less disruption.
We told everybody back there that he was drunk.
Ah, yes, I see where you're coming from. However, there is one tiny problem with your plan.
What's that?
We can't have a dead man on this aeroplane.
You mean we've got to throw him overboard? Oh, big God!
No, you fool. I mean, you can't die on an aeroplane.
Well, it sure looks like he did.
What I mean is there are liability issues. You don't want the airline getting sued. There are rules about this sort of thing.
Oh no, more
We
rules.
have to be able to say everything we could for him.
I think it's a little late for that.
Yes, well, I don't care about the facts, I care about the rules. And the rules say we try to resuscitate him. If he needs to be pronounced dead, he will be pronounced dead on the ground. And that way, it won't be our fault.
Oh, okay.
So don't just stand there, try to resuscitate him.
Me?
You? Her? I don't care. So long as it's someone, and you keep trying until we're on the ground, then when we write up the paperwork, we'll be able to say it was an heroic attempt. Who knows? You might even get written up in the company newsletter. And now I'll go and tell the captain.
You heard that? What are you waiting for? Me? Why me? Because you're the new girl. Why not?
Oh, I don't know anything about how to resuscitate anybody, especially if they're dead.
Then what? I look like Florence Nightingale? Oh, just slap him around a few times. That's all you need to do.
But Demo said.
I know what she said. I also know what she meant. She just means we need to show a good faith effort. We don't actually seriously have to try to resuscitate him. We just need to make it look like we did. Oh!
Doesn't that seem kind of like cheating?
The rules are the rules are the rules. How we choose to carry them out, well, that's a different matter.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be serving drinks. Didn't you pour some drinks over here?
Yes.
Well. Oh. Seriously, I'm cutting you off.
Well, I guess it's just you and me then, huh? I really hate to do this, but well, here goes. Wow, that was kind of fun, actually. Hey, you! Wake up! Snap out of it! Come on! I'm not gonna let you go! You're not gonna die on me! I'm working out all my frustrations and inhibitions.
They teach you anything in training.
Sure! They taught us how to point, and they taught us how to put on oxygen masks, and they taught us how to fix a mean vodka tonic.
I mean about CPR. Didn't you learn anything about CPR?
CPR. No, I don't think I remember that one. I know we learned about the FAA, then TSB. IVR! Oh, I know about that one. That's the radar thingy, isn't it? Beep, beep, beep.
No. Here, let me show you. how it's done. You put your hands like this, and you place them on the man's chest.
Hands on chest.
On the lower part of the rib cage.
The lower part of the rib cage.
And then you push like this.
Push.
Okay, you got that?
Oh, I've got it.
Right, now you take over and I'll go and see if we've got a doctor on board. It always looks better in the paperwork if we've asked if there was a doctor on board.
Righto. Hey, you. Down here. Which one of us do you think will be getting up first?
What are you doing?
I'm giving CPR, can you tell?
Get up off the floor.
Why? Is there some rule against it?
Actually, yes, there is. Keep the aisles clear of obstructions at all times.
Oh, that one.
Yes, Captain. Get up.
Even a vet. You know, one time I had a vet deliver a baby. He said it was no different from working with cows, except cows are... Why aren't you performing CPR? Well, you shouldn't both be out of breath. You're supposed to take it in turns. Of course, if CPR doesn't work, you know what the rules say we have to do next, don't you? Mouth to mouth. Right, I'll go and brief the captain.
Mouth to mouth. I'm gonna need another drink. Because there is no way I'm giving mouth to mouth to a dead man.
Wait a minute. I've got it.
You go what? You drink? Good, more for me.
Who's someone who'd be willing to give mouth to mouth to our friend over here? Someone who wouldn't ask a lot of questions. Someone who might actually enjoy it. Kinky Carrie!
No, seriously.
Just don't tell her he's, well, you know,
Deceased?
exactly.
So what do we tell her then? That he's kicked the bucket? Bought the farm? Pushing up the daisies? He's gone on to his reward? Oh, he's an ex-passenger.
Tell her. We tell her. Fronts that way. Sit tight there, big fella. We got a surprise for you. Too bad you're not allowed to enjoy it.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. The captain advises that we are about 30 minutes away from our destination. In a few moments, the flight attendants will be going through the cabin to take any final drink orders you might have. We hope you've had a pleasant flight today on... What? What do you mean we're out of vodka? Can't you see I'm... Oh, crap, this thing is still on.
Well, there's just one thing.
What's that?
He's got this thing.
What sort of thing?
He doesn't want to say a word.
What do you mean he doesn't want to say a word?
Well, he's kind of the strong, silent type.
Oh, I like strong.
Silent too. He wants you to take complete control. It's kind of like a fantasy.
Oh, don't worry. I know all about fantasies.
I'll leave you to it then.
Hey there, big boy. I hear you're looking for a little mile-high adventure. Well, I don't know our altitude, but I sure like your attitude. You like that, baby? You want some more? You don't have to say a word.